the course. The key to following best practices starts with having a formal process. Now more than ever, the value and importance of education for investors and advisors has increased immeasurably. A pioneer in recognizing these challenges and setting out to deliver answers for both communities was the Institute for Private Investors, the membership organization that Charlotte Beyer founded 27 years ago, along with the Investor Education Collaborative, which has been providing experiential investment education since 2004, enabling investors and advisors to benefit from the learnings of their peers. These two organizations have continuously set the benchmark for others to follow. The importance and contribution of private investors to our society and economy is increasingly being recognized. So Charlotte's insights and sound recommendations appear at a prescient time. My hope is that private investors and advisors alike take note and act on them. Dominic Samuelson, CEO, Camden Wealth. About the author. Charlotte B. Beyer founded the Institute for Private Investors, IPI, in 1991, after 20 years on Wall Street, to help improve the relationship between wealthy investors and their financial advisors. Then, in 1999, she collaborated with the Wharton School to create the first-of-its-kind private wealth management curriculum for families with substantial assets. Named an RSD Fellow in 2016, Beyer continues to teach in this program twice a year. Beyer also launched the Investor Education Collaborative in 2004 to continue to spread the message of IPI, where she served as CEO for 21 years until her retirement in 2012. In 2015, Family Wealth Report awarded Beyer a Lifetime Achievement Citation for her tangible legacy that championed the interests of private investors. Beyer was recognized by IMCA for key innovations and thought leadership in 2016 with the J. Richard Joyner Wealth Management Impact Award. A graduate of Hunter College, Beyer also attended the University of Pennsylvania and the Stern NYU Graduate School of Business Administration. A lifetime trustee of the Westover School and All-Girls School, in 2012, Beyer founded the Principal Quest Foundation, a private foundation whose mission is to support innovative education and creative mentoring programs for girls and women. She currently serves on the Global Association Board of 100 Women in Finance and the Ambassador Board of Institutional Investors' Journal of Wealth Management. Prologue. In 1991, after 10 years on Wall Street selling to high-net-worth individuals, I founded a very different company. My entrepreneurial venture offered no product and sold no advice. I wanted to provide a safe harbor, an educational community for investors. The goal was to create a more informed consumer of financial services. What I've learned? My unfinished business. Over the course of my career, I have watched many investors make mistakes and witnessed advisors hurting their businesses unwittingly by their own errors. I've also witnessed investors learning how to become more confident and make decisions that help themselves and their families sleep better at night. Countless investors and advisors have confided in me, revealing how disappointed or how thrilled they were with one another. This book attempts to pull their stories together into practical lessons you can learn from, whether you are an investor or an advisor. That's why there are 2 parts to this book. First, 14 chapters for the investor, and then the appendix, which can be found in the bonus PDF which accompanies this audiobook, and can be understood from either the investor's or advisor's perspective. I've sat on both sides of the conference room table, both as an advisor and alongside an investor. To understand the thinking of both sides is important, and this book intends to show investors and advisors how to approach their relationships. The history of such relationships is littered with scandals like Bernie Madoff and Wall Street's own focus on short-term profits. If we are ever going to change the way investors work with advisors and advisors work with investors for the benefit of both, we need to expose myths,